let him talk. This gon' be the last time I dress this, cause quite frankly I'm getting pissed off. Wanna be the bad guy on my hit list, cause his shit don't get no talk. So he wants to put my name in his mouth. Boy, you better sit down. Man is mad that he's performing for an empty house, but I sold it out. My mama always told me that jealousy rears its face in the face of adversity. Then verses would come my way, but just ignore it, keep it soaring, leave them sore in the face. They ain't important, you're worth more than their entire estate. So just sit back and laugh at they ass. Keep on stacking that cash. Let them talk if it'll get them off. What they speak just means that they mad. They just want what you got and refuse to do what you did to top them. So the only option that they gonna rock with is to keep on talking while you keep on walking. So let them talk for a minute, but I'm back and got some. If you're gonna keep on talking behind my back, then I'll just do great things in your face. If you're gonna focus on my career, then it appears you're the one to blame. That you're gonna be in my shadow, have shown staring at my backbone and asshole. You know it's a fact.
Oh, hey guys, how y'all doing? Y'all done snuck up on me. Kind of caught me slipping. Y'all know who it is. It's the old man here at Hip Pit. Do a little work here on this mower. Well, I guess since y'all here, don't run off, guys. While y'all here, why don't we take about 5-10 minutes and discuss some things? Let me bring y'all up to speed on where we are on this thing and give y'all newbies just a scotchy of a background on it. The OGs know that of this channel, y'all know that I've got a history with this old girl right here. And y'all also know that when I told y'all if I ever mess with this thing again, there's going to be one thing for sure I'm going to do with it. We're going to discuss that here in just a minute, guys. We're going to discuss that. So, I guess let me grab y'all and bring y'all in and give y'all just a kind of a close-up on it. Figure, bring up speed, you know. Get y'all out of the dark. Hang out with y'all for a few minutes. Alrighty. Well, like I said, first things first. The OGs of this channel know without a doubt what I'm going for right here. Y'all know what I mean by this. This is the mower that I got 35 miles an hour on. And the front tire come off on me. I flipped it. Partially separated my shoulder. Bruised my ribs. And pulled my calf muscles. So, I said if I ever mess with this mower again, we're going to make sure these wheels don't come off. So first thing I did is I took the C-clips out. I drilled a hole through the spindle, put a washer and a cotter pin. Now my wheel's locked on. Now y'all may be looking at this going, damn, wait a minute. That's a big ass wheel up on front. Pretty much the same size as what's on the back. Yep. And y'all would be correct. I've done a big wheel front conversion on this mower. Let me explain to y'all how I did this. So the back of these wheels here, I don't know if y'all can see in there. So the back of these wheels, these back wheels here, they got a hub on them. It sticks out about that far. And the front sticks out about that far. So what I did is I measured my spindle, the length of my spindle. And then I measured this entire hub deal. And I wound up and I cut about 1.25 inches off of this back hub, the back of the hub. And then I put my wheel up on there. And then I came over here and I ground down about 1/4 of an inch, just enough to fit the washer. That was merry, that was great, but I had a problem. I had a problem with this, with my tire rubbing on this, let me get my finger there, guys. Rubbing that right there. So, real quick solution is I put a washer on the spindle, put the tire on, and that pushed my tire out just a little bit. Grind down this this hub here, right there, and put her on. So now, sorry guys, now I've got a big wheel conversion done to it. Now, my plan with this thing is I am going to be slowing it down. I don't need to do 35 miles an hour. That's just not practical, and I'm not interested in it, to be truthfully honest with you. What I plan on doing is making a little UTV out of it. So I will be pulley swapping it, slowing it down, and that means these turf tires just aren't going to cut it for me. So on the rear or the front. So future plan is I'll be grooving the tires to make a little more aggressive on it. The OGs know that when we was riding, this hood would pop up on us. So one of the things I've done since we've been messing with it is I got me a way to keep my hood down. Real simple, didn't cost me anything. Just drilled me a hole up in here, locked that bolt down, and figured out where it was going to be. Matter of fact, I drilled this hole and that bottom hole at the same time because I want it to be lined up. So when I'm done, I just slip that on, put that on there, and hey, my hood ain't gonna pop up on us. One might go this thing right here. All right, well, let me go ahead and raise this back up. So another thing I've done is I've converted this over to a foot throttle here. Y'all know I'm not going to spend a lot of money on some things. I'm pretty resourceful. So I took an old handlebar. I cut a couple inches off here, drilled a hole in my frame, in the body, and bolted it up. Then I got this up on here. I've got this on it right now because I need to. This little piece of plastic here keeps spreading and it's letting my cable loose, so I just kind of rigged it up with the old C-clamp. Shit, it works. Ain't no big deal to me. Let me pull this. Maybe I can show y'all this way. Yeah, y'all can see. Y'all can see. Y'all can see. All right, so I separated the choke from the throttle. So now the old throttle assembly, now it runs the choke. Y'all see it moving in there? So now this is strictly choke. The throttle runs off that little foot pedal and it's coming here. I'm gonna try to reach over there and engage it and let y'all see it. Let me find y'all. Here y'all go. Y'all see it? So I mean, I've got a return spring put on it, and of course there was a return spring back in there, so that works great. Let's see, what else have I done to it that I haven't showed you? Oh yeah, this. Now I'm not going to try to pull it, and I'm not going to try to start it because I don't have it bolted down, for one, and for two, this is a really big motor to be pulling over by hand. But just in case my starter ever went bad or my battery's dead or whatever, I wanted a way to start this thing. I will give you a side note that you need some ether. to do it this way. I don't need ether when I pull it over and start it with the starter, but with this I need ether. So what I've done here is I've kind of done a pull start conversion, and basically I took the old mesh assembly off, and let's take this off real quick, guys. Let me set y'all right there. Let's see what y'all looking at. Good deal, good deal. Let me take this off here real quick, guys, and I can show you the underside and help y'all understand kind of what's going on here. So basically I took a let's get right here. Come on over here. Here y'all go, guys. So I took an old bale. Now I know this is, the spring in it really sucks, but this is what I had hanging around, and it does semi work. So I marked it, I centered it up on my housing, and I drilled little holes in there, and I've got this bolted down. I've got it bolted in there so it won't go nowhere. Well, then I came over to this, and I took the bolt going into the crankshaft. I took that out. That's holding your flywheel. And I played with this right here. Y'all can see the washers up underneath there. I kind of played with a height on it to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And a lot can be told by these lines. Now I just went to 3 washers, so that's going to put me right here to here. The 2 washers had me right up at the end. So in a nutshell, that's kind of all that's been done to it so far. I'm gonna put my cover back on it because I just want it back on it. You know, I want my carburetor covered up. Don't particularly care to have that open. So that's kind of where we are with this so far. Nothing out of the, I wouldn't say just crazy, but some pretty neat little mods to it. I think so, at least. There we go. Let's set this right there. I think some pretty neat little mods to it. The steering's broke on it. The little gear, you got the pie-shaped gear, and then you got the pinion gear. The pinion gear is broke, but I just got my order in, so of the new pinion gears. So I'll be putting one of these up on here, so I'll be able to steer it, and it'll steer like it normally will. I'm gonna have to come in and kind of modify the stop on it, because when you do turn it all the way, you kind of rub right here on your tie rod. Not rubbing anywhere else though, just on that little tie rod. So that's kind of a, it doesn't bother me. I'm okay with it, but I will probably adjust the stop on it so those wheels won't go to there. I think it looks pretty mean, you know, sitting up like that. I've got the pulleys out. Right now we got a 9-inch up front and a 2.5 on the rear, and this thing does 35 miles an hour like that. Again though, I really don't have no interest in that. I'm thinking 15, 20 is what I want, so somewhere around a 1-to-1 or a 1.5-to-1, that's probably where I'm going to go to. I've been straightening out the bull bar, because I'm going to put the push bar back up on it. I don't know if y'all can see it, guys, but y'all look at that right there. Didn't she look mean? So I think this covers everything with this thing right now. I just wanted to bring y'all up to speed, let y'all know where we are on this, because there's been a lot that's been done off camera since the last video on this, and they just been spur of the moment off cameras. And the reason why I say, you know, we say a lot of times there's a lot of stuff that's off camera, because one of the things we do in my shop is we do rebuilds and we do kind of revival things. So I'm not 100% sure if the video for these two have been out. A lot of the revival stuff, we just don't make videos on them. But this mower right here was like that. It was just junk and completely ratted out. The motor didn't run. The deck was froze up. It was just in really, 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 really bad shape. And we've combed through this thing from front to rear. Got the motor all serviced and running good. Rebuilt the deck. Got new belts on it. Cuts and mows. Wonderful. And now that we're done with this one, we're in the process of combing through this one. And if y'all did see the video, and we actually did put it out, I'm not sure if we did. This is the one that was just covered in vines. I mean, it's been sitting in the bushes for 10 years. So we're working on this right now. So I mean, there's the hood for it. So I mean, a lot of stuff doesn't make it on video that we do. And again, you know, I'm working 50, 60 hours a week on top of doing these rebuilds and the repairs that people send me. And then you got Ithwith over here. He's working 20, 30 hours a week on top of going to school full time. It takes a lot of time from us, you know. It's just been kind of busy. But I've been trying to get in there, get some editing done, and just kind of bring y'all back, bring this back, because I miss it. I miss my guys up here, you know. I miss talking with y'all, and I miss showing y'all some things. So anyway, I'm a little past the 15-minute mark. I was going to try to keep this at 15 minutes, but that's okay. If I can squeeze out of here in the next 20, 30 seconds, that'll be great. That'll probably put us at around a 20-minute video, and that's fine. So with all that being said, guys, I just wanted to bring you up to speed on that, discuss some of the things that's been going on, and let y'all know just some more stuff, man. Again, guys, listen, I appreciate hanging out with y'all. Like, comment, share. I just appreciate it all, guys. Y'all take care, man. And until next time, this is the old man at Ithwith. Peace.
My life, I'ma wake up and I'll take what's mine. Ain't no way I'll wait in line. Life is moving way too fast for me to be stuck back in time.